And Trust in Dreams, straightening for the run of the wire, and quickly Banner Headline shook off Stony Bay. Waikika Mukau trying to get to Banner Headline, Angela next, and then Mr. Neslo, Trust in Dreams, Catapult and Darbus at the 200 metres. Banner Headline, Jimmy Cassidy goes for the favourite, gives it a couple of whacks with a whip. It's a length on Darbus. On the outside, Praise Indeed is coming home well, but it's all Banner Headline. Banner Headline wins the cup. Second, Darbus, Angelinor, Praise Indeed for third, then Delinquent, followed by Waikika Mukau, Trust in Dreams. A break, Stony Bay, Catapult, Mr. Neslo, and Isinglass in company with Inauguration, the last two.
Number 3, Banner Headline, 220, 140. 2, Darbus to return 340. Those for third, 11, Angelin at 360, or number 6, Praise Indeed, $5.90. With that daily double in Sydney on the combination of 1 and 3, $10.70.
Written by W. Harris. And Darbus showing $3.80. A close go for third here between Angela, number 11, at $4.30, and Praise Indeed, number 6, probably just missing out. And has, in fact, number 11 has run third, and that is Angela, written by Kevin Moses. So those placings now become official. 3, Banner Headline, Jimmy Cassidy, the winner. 2, Darbus, Wayne Harris, second. And 11, Angela and Kevin Moses, third. The time is not showing at the moment. The winner, Banner Headline, has now had 15 starts for 6 wins, 1 second and 2 thirds. A bay gelding 4 by Dane Hill from Daily Dispatch, trained here on the track by Jack Denham for A.J. Baddock and F. Suarez, and of course Jay Cassidy in the saddle.
Dale third, winner scored easily.
Racing now, they've jumped away in a good line. Tango's Lad, Washita and Swing King away quickly with Diamond Chief, Don't Imbibe and Timed. Tavern Bay from the outside, Renoir Vista is hunting across, then Evocative back with a Typhoon, Barney, Quirinus, Knockrow, and back at the tail of the field is Kilkee as they settle. And here the leader now, Renoir Vista, crosses the field and dokes out by 2.5 lengths, Washita to second. Then Don't Imbibe on the inside of Diamond Chief, 1.5 lengths to Timed. Back along the inside in 6th place, Swing King, 1.5 lengths to Knockrow, then Tango's Lad, Evocative. El Conde Paso away back with Quirinus and Typhoon, Barney, Tavern Bay, Kilkee, and Oompa Loompa last of all on the corner, 500 metres out. Renoir Vista by a length, Washita, who cruises up to second. 2.5, Diamond Chief, Don't Imbibe. Swing King niggled that over on the inside, and further back Timed at the head of the others, Knockrow, Typhoon, Barney in the straight, 300 metres out, and Washita has raced up to Renoir Vista. Swing King into the clear into third place, followed by Don't Imbibe. Tango's Lad running on, and then Evocative, Washita at the 200 metre mark, hands and heels. Swing King on the outside has got it though, and Typhoon, Barney on the outside. Evocative might beat them all. Typhoon, Barney and Evocative takes the lead. Evocative gets in from Typhoon, Barney, Swing King, then Kilkee, who ran home okay from Tango's Lad, Knockrow, Oompa Loompa, then Washita, who knocked up in the last little bit with Don't Imbibe, Tavern Bay, then Renoir Vista, El Conde Paso, Quirinus, Timed, and last in Diamond Chief.
Winner 13 Evocative, 47.10 and 9.20. 15 Typhoon, Barney, 2.90. 7 Swing King, $1.70.
And on Super Tab there, number 13, Evocative, 33.70, 6.90. 15 Typhoon, Barney to pay 2.90. 7 Swing King to pay 1.70. Correct Weight Canberra, Weights Right Canberra, and the Daily Double Melbourne on 5 and 13 to return a dividend of $204.20.
To go into the frame here, it's heads out of sync here. It looked like Evocative, but this one's got the stride in on the inside, Typhoon, Barney, in a time of 1:10.4. Judge calling on the photo. Well, it looked as if it had won, Evocative, but the freeze frame shows that it's a lot tighter than what I thought, because this horse on the inside has got the nod in. Number 13 gets it. Number 13 gets it, Evocative, ridden by Lucas Dowson. Number 13, Evocative, Lucas Dowson is first. Number 15, Typhoon, Barney. Aaron Spiteri is second. And number 7, Swing King, ridden by Damien Oliver, into third place.
They're off. And that was a magnificent jump. Hard to find an early leader. It's going to be Specialized and Orleans, with Orleans clearly in front now. A length on Specialized, a length away in third position, Count Remy on the inside. Followed at the head of the others, Al Dubai, and then Pragmatism, 2 lengths to South Bend, Fond Return, Ingenuity. And last is Saltash Castle as they go past the 1,000. And Specialized keen to run. He's about a half length now on Orleans, 2 lengths to Count Remy and Pragmatism. Followed by Al Dubai and a couple to South Bend, and then Fond Return, 2.5 Ingenuity. Ingenuity. At a length and a quarter, Saltash Castle. This is the order coming along to the 650. And the leader Specialized out by nearly a length on Orleans. 3 to Count Remy. Then comes on the outside of it as they near the 550. Pragmatism, followed by South Bend. Al Dubai, Fond Return, Ingenuity, and last Saltash Castle. About 8 lengths off the lead, held by Specialized. And around the corner, it's Specialized railing nicely, straightening up a bit more than a length on Orleans. 2 lengths to Count Remy. South Bend is going up on the inside, and then Al Dubai. And the extreme outside is Saltash Castle. Specialized is starting to hang well away from the inside rail. He leads nicely from South Bend. Orleans won't run on. Saltash Castle is coming home quickly. Specialized drifting out in the centre of the track, and he will win. Specialized, an erratic run all the way down the straight, but is beaten on the inside South Bend to wide out Saltash Castle. And then came Fond Return, Count Remy, Orleans, and then Al Dubai, Ingenuity, and last of all was Pragmatism.
2 Specialized, 310, 150. 6 South Bend to return 180. 5 Saltash Castle, 160.
The straight, it started to veer off. It railed beautifully, railed like Zoom Top, the former Crackerjack dog. But then from about the 300, it started to wander out towards the middle of the track, Specialized, but has still been first over the line. Paying $3.30 and $1.40. The issue for minor placings, resting between South Bend at 190 and number 5, Saltash Castle, wide out, will run third at $1.90. In fact, the numbers are there in full now, 2, 6 and 5. Specialized, a winning double for Jason Lee by Bluebird from Special. A chestnut horse 4 raced by T.J. Smith, F and Mrs. H.M. Cruz, J. Badovitz, and the Stratheden Stud Syndicate, trained by Gay Waterhouse, winning double for apprentice Jason Lee. And the 6th second, South Bend, first up since October. Good run by Integra from Looker. 3-year-old Chestnut Gelding, John Morris, L. Cassidy. And number 5 in third spot, Saltash Castle, Bay Gelding. 6, Salieri, Darling Best, Clary Connors, Shane Dye. Good finish, a neck and nose, and the time was 1:18.
Racing this time, Chief De Beers was fast away. Venetian Square began okay with Rip Home. Indy Man going forward in the early part, and Tight Rogue is going up in the middle as well. Almas Ayoun improving quickly on the outside to about 4th. Chief De Beers is dropping behind the pace now, and it's Indy Man crossing over into the first bend. Indy Man taken on by Almas Ayoun and Tight Rogue. Chief De Beers back 5th on the inside. Navette rushing forward, so is Forgotten Hero. Dipman's off the rails now on Chief De Beers. He's moved up on the outside of Indy Man. He's one off the fence in 5th position. A break of 2 lengths to Venetian Square and Rip Home together, then Paul's Folly, Queen of Song, then Kingston Calling. Regal Rebel is well back in the field. There with back in the saddle. Then Sahara Andy and Jaradana's last of all. Almas Ayoun is in front. They've got 900 metres to go. Almas Ayoun leads by a length. Navette is second on the outside, followed by Tight Rogue, Forgotten Hero, and then Chief De Beers 5th in the centre. He's 2 lengths off the leader. Indy Man is 6th on the inside of Rip Home. 1 further back, Venetian Square. Regal Rebel a little bit wide. Paul's Folly in between horses. Then Kingston Calling, Queen of Song back in the saddle. Then Sahara Andy and Jaradane at the rear. 600 metres to go. Almas Ayoun is making play out in front. Leads by 3/4 of a length. Navette is second. Forgotten Hero third, followed by Chief De Beers in the middle. Over on the rails is Tight Rogue. Regal Rebel dashing up quickly on the outside, followed by Rip Home and Kingston Calling. Paul's Folly, Indy Man, and then Queen of Song heading for the judge now, 350 metres out, and the leader, it's Almas Ayoun, taken on quickly by Navette on the outside. Regal Rebel is dashing quickly. Forgotten Hero in the centre. Chief De Beers just behind them, looking for the way clear. Then Kingston Calling and Rip Home. Forgotten Hero in front. Regal Rebel trying hard to get to Forgotten Hero. Chief De Beers to third. Paul's Folly is charging. Paul's Folly is charging home on the outside. He's going to get up. Yes, Paul's Folly has beaten Regal Rebel. Tight third. Chief De Beers in a photo with Forgotten Hero. Then Indy Man, Queen of Song, and Navette just behind them with Rip Home. Followed in then by Kingston Calling. Back in the saddle, Almas Ayoun, Sahara Andy, and the last 2 over the line, Jaradane and Venetian Square.
9 Paul's Folly the winner at 360 the win, or in fact 11.90 and 360. 5 Regal Rebel for second at $5.30. For third, 1 Chief De Beers 140. 7 Forgotten Hero 430.
9 Paul's Folly to return for the win, $12.50 the place, $3.10. Number 5 Regal Rebel 480, and 7 for third, Forgotten Hero $4.30. It's 9.57 official. Here's Michael Heath at Canberra.
Yeah, race 7 on the horses are on the track for the 7th event, a 2,000 metre event over Class 6 plate. Winds up a pretty good day's racing at Canberra all round, Paul, no doubt about that. I've settled on number 1.
Racing now. And Red Nelda actually beat them out. Lorenza away okay, and over on the outer comes Space Region. Terse Verse begins smartly, and I'm a Guest, but nothing really anxious to lead. Dropping out along last is Classical Miss. In front of it, Arabian Poppy and Alfred's Jewel. Well, they're dawdling down by the 1400. Lorenza in front here of Space Region. Terse Verse is third, dropping into the box seat from Red Nelda, I'm a Guest. Then Flowing Arc out 3 deep, Zdenka. A length further back, Vitamins on the inside, Arabian Poppy. A length and a half to Arc It Up on the rails, Classical Miss, and 1.5 last of all is Alfred's Jewel. Well, they're only going at working pace here as now the grey Space Region takes over. As they go to the 1,000 metres, it's Space Region by 3 parts to Lorenza. A length away, Terse Verse. A length further back, then comes Red Nelda. I'm a Guest over on the inside of Flowing Arc, and Zdenka out deep. Another length away to Arabian Poppy. With it comes Vitamins. 2 further back, then Classical Miss, Arc It Up. And something's gone amiss, it looks, with Alfred's Jewel. It's dropped out some 4 lengths away. 700 metres out, and Lorenza took over again here from Space Region. And they clap some pace on. They're out 3 or 4 in front of Red Nelda. Terse Verse over on the inside. Another 3 to Flowing Arc, and I'm a Guest. Then Vitamins around the outside of Zdenka. Further back, Arabian Poppy. Classical Miss a mile back with Arc It Up. And then Alfred's Jewel, they corner 400 metres out. Lorenza in front. Space Region having another crack at it from Terse Verse closing. Then Arabian Poppy on the inside. Further back, Red Nelda. And Flowing Arc a long way back as they go to the 200. Lorenza in front here of Space Region. Terse Verse on the outside under the weight. Then Arabian Poppy, but Lorenza still in front with 100 to go. Terse Verse, Arabian Poppy are trying to get to it. Lorenza hanging on near home. Lorenza in front, and Lorenza has got in here from Arabian Poppy and Terse Verse. A photo second and third, then Space Region. Classical Miss made ground late from I'm a Guest, Flowing Arc. Then Vitamins, Alfred's Jewel. Back behind it, Zdenka, Arc It Up, and Red Nelda last in.
7 Lorenza, 18.50 and 4.50. 6 Arabian Poppy, 3.80. 1 Terse Verse, 1.40.
7 Lorenza, $21 and 5.50. 6 Arabian Poppy, 4.10. 1 Terse Verse to pay 1.50.
Number 7 Lorenza gets in here, ridden by Darren Gauci. Led, sat behind Space Region, took off down near the 700 and has been able to hold on and score. Photo
in the last couple of minutes and just coming back in a fraction, but Critical Point will hold Simonet by a half point. So good betting race, final event of the day. Just about set previous to special. And from the inside, it was Russet Royal, one of the best to break the line. Kahula Way jumped nicely, so did French Legend. Warraluna is pretty wide out, so is Pine Puppet. The deepest is Lord Vader, out to conquer, getting back a little from Magical Path. And then Simonet, followed by Critical Point, Love Ecstatic, Rubana, and 2 lengths to Sharp Rouge. They race up to the first corner, and here is Lord Vader crossing the face of the field and hits the front now from Pine Puppet. Kahula Way third, and Russet Royal hugging the rails fourth, a length and a half to Warraluna, followed closely then by French Legend and Out to Conquer. 2 to Magical Path, Critical Point on its inside, and then Simonet, followed by Love Ecstatic, and 2 lengths further away coming Rubana on the inside of Sharp Rouge. They're stringing out inside the 1200 marker, and Lord Vader leads the way. 3/4 Pine Puppet, 2 lengths away third is Russet Royal, a half length Kahula Way on the outside, and then comes Warraluna trapped out wide, followed on the fence by Out to Conquer. Between Warraluna and Out to Conquer, French Legend. Magical Path is next, Critical Point is on the inside, and 2 lengths to Simonet. Another 3 then to Love Ecstatic, 2 Rubana, and a half length to Sharp Rouge. 800 metres from home now in the last at Rose Hill Gardens, and Lord Vader shows out 3/4 of a length on Pine Puppet. Kahula Way travelling on the outside of Russet Royal, a couple of lengths to French Legend. Out to Conquer, Warraluna, Critical Point going up on the inside, then Magical Path pretty wide out from Simonet, standing the lead as a fair start, then Love Ecstatic, Sharp Rouge, and 2 lengths to Rubana. They're homeward bound, and Lord Vader leads the field around the bend. 3/4 of a length on Pine Puppet. Kahula Way, followed by Russet Royal. On the outside is Out to Conquer. Simonet going up on the inside. The deepest is French Legend. And as they come down to the 200 marker, Pine Puppet in front about a length. Here's Simonet flashing home on the inside. Simonet grabs Pine Puppet, and then a wall of horses, but Simonet has come from a mile back, and she'll win well from Pine Puppet. Third, Critical Point. Fourth home was Out to Conquer, then French Legend, followed at the head of the others. Then on the outside, Love Ecstatic, Russet Royal, Kahula Way, Lord Vader weakened, then Sharp Rouge, Magical Path, Warraluna, and last in was Rubana.
10 Simonet, Super Tab, 5.50 and 2.20. 5 Pine Puppet, 2.50. 7 Critical Point, 1.70.
Ridden by Bobby Alyssa, has been able to win, and in doing so pay 5, 10 and $2. Number 5 will be second, and that's Pine Puppet to return 260. And third placing will go to number 7, Critical Point, and the place will be $2 even. Simone broke her maiden status here it was last Sunday, and she has backed up the old system of a last start winner within 7 days, and Simone is by, was it, yes, it was last Sunday, that's right, that she won here, because we had a double-barreled program here last Saturday and Sunday. It was last Sunday. She won the first event. So System Betters are backing a last start winner.